this is honestly the saddest and the hardest part about this addiction is that sometimes there's not a whole lot that you can say to someone. That's the nature of the beast.
Right.
And like I mentioned before, people have to ride that whatever that wave until they get to that point. Sometimes it can make it significantly worse depending on what you say. If you try and put too much pressure, interventions don't always work. A lot of times they don't. A lot of times people
they don't show you the ones they filmed where somebody ran. You know what I mean?
They show those on the outtake, and a lot of people just run out the door.
Yeah.
And that shame of it coming out can drive people's addiction even more. And so that's the really hard part about this disease, is that sometimes there's not a special thing. I wish there was a certain phrase,
magic word
way that you could get to, that person to stop. Unfortunately, it kind of has to run its course, and you can either, be there on the front lines with them. A lot of people have to step back. And unfortunately, it's the hardest thing in the world, because it's like, well, you're telling me to just let my son or daughter or loved one just sit there and, potentially kill themselves. That, unfortunately, there's, from my experience, there's not, that magic thing that you can.
So nobody can save us.